All right, guys. So here we go. It's week one of the NFL football season tomorrow. And we're going to do the season two of Hescalade 85 channels. Pick them against the spread. Last year we did this for the first time. What we do is we go $20 a game, and then we make one pick. The Hescalade get paid pick of the week at 50. We keep track all year long. At the end of the year, we see how we did. It gives you a little insight on the games, who I'm thinking is going to win. Yeah. So like I said, we're going to run through my picks. And we'll keep track. And every game, $20 a game, except for one game, is going to be the big $50 game. $50 game. So we're going to roll through them real quick, and I'll let you know who I think is going to win, or I should say at least cover the spread. All right. Here we go. I think that's everything. Again, week one. We got the Saints at the Falcons. Falcons are home dogs getting 5.5. Over under is 43. At 5.5, I think I'm going to go with the Saints to cover that. The Saints to cover 5.5. I just think the Falcons, I don't know. I don't think they got as much. Saints got good defense. I can see it being a low-scoring game. Again, 43 points ain't that much. If I had to, I'd take the under. But that's not what we're doing here. We're just taking who's going to cover the spread. All right, the next game is the Niners at the Bears. Bears are home dogs getting 7. 40.5 is the over-under. For some reason, I like the Bears to cover 7 at home. I think I got these spreads last night, by the way. I think the Bears just, I don't know. I don't think they're going to win necessarily, but I think they keep it kind of close. Maybe you can take the lead, or it's tied at halftime. Trey Lance's first start of the season, a little pressure on the road. Justin Fields maybe makes a couple plays. Either way, Bears cover 7. I still think the Niners win, though. Steelers at the Bengals, the defending AFC champion Bengals. Bengals home favorites, 6.5 points, got to cover that. 44.5 is the over-under. We're going with the Bengals, cover 7. I don't know, call it 31-20 or something. Maybe 31-17. I don't know. I just think we'll see that offensive line, and Trubisky doesn't make me nervous. I think the Bengals still looking to they want to play another game. I think they want to play another game after the Super Bowl. I think they want to play another game right after the Super Bowl. But anyway, this one is the Eagles heading to Detroit to play the Lions. Lions are home dogs with 5. They're getting 5 points at home. 48.5 is the over-under. And this one was 4 the last time I looked at it. I think I'm still going to go with it. We're going to take the Eagles on the road as the Hescalade get paid pick of the week. So we're putting 50 big ones on that one this week. I think the Eagles have a better team. I know the Lions lost like 10 games or 8 games or something stupid last year by less than 2 scores or 9 or less points. But we're going to take the Eagles to cover 5 on the road. I think it might even be one of those things where they go ahead late to cover the spread. You know, they're up, 3-4 points, get that last touchdown. Lions are kind of desperate to try and cover. It could be a backdoor cover. Could screw us. But anyway, we'll see what we got here. Patriots head to Miami, and the Dolphins are 3.5 point favorites. I feel like that is interesting. 46.5 is the over/under. I'm going to say the Dolphins with all the new with the new weapon of Tyreek Hill. I don't know if Tua plays great, but I think he'll play good enough. And I don't know. Let's see what the Pats have. They got that whole offensive coordinator thing. Could be smoke and mirrors. But, again, I think I like how I can see the elephants in the background. I'm in my son's room. I just think the Dolphins cover 4 at home. Or 3.5, sorry. Win 24-20 or something. Tyreek Hill has a touchdown. Looks like the ultimate weapon. Jalen Waddle's still out there. Again, one-on-one with that tight end Gesicki in the red zone could be interesting. Anyway, Ravens at Jets. Jets are getting 6.5 at home. 44 is the over under. I like the Jets on this one. No real reason other than I think it's going to be a slower game with the way the Ravens play. I don't think there'll be too many explosive plays from them. And Flacco starting, not Wilson. Little bit of a kind of like a revenge type thing, I guess. I mean, it's been a while. But, he used to play for him. He goes out there, gives his all. They probably still lose, but they keep it close. So we'll go Jets to cover 6.5 at home. And they're at home. So, all right, Jags at the Commanders. Commanders are 2.5 point favorites. Jags. Carson Wentz plays for the Washington Commanders. I keep wanting to say football team. Therefore, we take the Jags. I know the Jags weren't great last year. I think they improved a little bit. Urban Meyer's gone. So we'll go with the Jags getting 2.5. Browns at Panthers even 42. That is just hilarious all on itself. I want to take the Panthers because I want Baker Mayfield to win against the Browns and just kind of stick it to them. I think that'd be funny. But the Panthers are awful. The Browns have everything but a quarterback. I'm going to go with the Browns, if anything, out of the fact that I have to pick a team. Maybe Christian McCaffrey doesn't get hurt this game and has a good game. But Myles Garrett should hit Baker Mayfield once or twice, and the game should be over. At least for Baker Mayfield. All right, then we got the 4 o'clock games here, or 4:25 games. Colts. I'm sorry, that's not right. It's supposed to be Colts Texans. I'll write that down. Hang on a second here. I think I skipped one. I was writing these down last time. All right, anyway, we'll move on to the next game. I'll come back as I check this. That's funny. Packers Vikings. Vikings are 1.5 point dogs at home. I like them to actually win this game. But 1.5 at home, I will take all day. Because I think the Packers are going to look a little interesting as far as without Devontae Adams. What did I do there with the Titans? Oh, okay. I see what I did there. Somehow I combined the goal. Okay. All right. So this one is going to be 8 Texans. Okay. And then I just left out. I forgot all about the Giants. I got Giants. I got Titans. It's 5.5. Sorry. Apparently I got a little ahead of myself there. All right. So anyway, Vikings, Packers. We're taking the Vikings. We're getting 1.5 at home. We jump back. We got Colts, Texans. Texans are home dogs, getting 8. I do not have the proper over/under on here, so I can't give you that. But anyway, I like the Texans. 8 points is too much for me, and I think they play pretty well. I think Brandon Cooks has a good game. There it is. Now we'll jump down to the other game that I tried to leave off, at least or did incorrectly. Giants at Titans. Titans 5.5. Give me the Titans, just because I think the Giants stink. All right, now we move on to the actual games that are written down correctly. Chiefs at Cardinals. Cardinals getting 6.5. 53.5 is the over/under. Vegas thinks this is going to be the highest scoring game of the week. Give me the Chiefs, just because I think Kyler Murray's probably playing Call of Duty still. He hasn't had enough time to study for this one, so there's gonna be a lot of cheap shots on Kyler Murray this year. Raiders at Chargers. Chargers 3.5. They got to cover at home. 52. Another barn burner. I'm gonna go with the Chargers to cover that one, just because the Raiders' offensive line. I'd like to see them play. I think the Chargers improve their defense. All right, Sunday night game. Bucks at Cowboys. Cowboys 2.5 point dogs at home. Home dogs. 50.5 over/under. Expecting points. Give me the Cowboys. I was trying to explain to somebody. I don't know if I think the Cowboys are better. I really don't. But I think the Bucks got a couple of issues on their line, and I think this is one of those stories that ESPN is going to love. You're going to be like, do the Bucks have enough? There's no offensive line. Should Tom Brady have come back? The Cowboys. How about the Cowboys? They just beat the Bucks. Is this year they go to the Super Bowl? Blah blah blah. I think this game is on Sunday night. It's made to be an ESPN talked about game on Monday. This is scheduled for a reason. Cowboys win early. We get a bunch of storylines for Stephen A. Smith and all the other clowns to talk about. All right, final game is Monday night. Broncos, Russell Wilson rolls into Seattle. Good scheduling. To play the Seahawks. 44 is the over-under. 6.5 is how many Seahawks are getting 6.5 at home. Home dogs. I like Seattle. Mainly because Russell Wilson's in a new spot. I think Denver's got a good defense. I think it's a good situation. Nothing tells me that Denver shouldn't win this game and win this game by 6.5, except I see Russell Wilson out there. I see him put a little extra zip on this ball. Not quite hooked up with this guy, that guy. Plays a hit in practice that just missed. So it stays close enough. And again, Seattle knows what Russell Wilson does. I don't think Seattle wins, but I think they keep it close enough. And they're at home. I think that crowd goes nuts trying to mess with Russell Wilson after they give him a huge ovation because he did so much for them. All right, recap time real quick. Saints cover 5.5 on the road in Atlanta. Bears Bears getting 7 at home against the Niners. Bengals cover 6.5 at home against the Steelers. Eagles and the Hescalade get paid pick of the week. Cover 5 on the road in Detroit. Dolphins cover 3.5 at home against the Patriots. Jets getting 6.5 against the Ravens. Jags getting 2.5 in Washington, D.C. because Carson Wentz is playing. Browns over the Panthers on the road because you have to pick somebody. Texans getting 8 against the Colts at home. Brandon Cooks. Mills. I think they do enough to stay within 8. Vikings plus 1.5 at home against the Packers. I think they'll beat the Vikings. I think they'll beat the Packers. I think the Vikings beat the Packers anyway, but they're getting a 1.5. Chiefs go on the road in Arizona. Whip. Call of Duty, Kyler Murray, and cover 6.5, so they win by touchdown. Chargers cover 3.5 against the Raiders at home. Herbert, better defense. Raiders line. Cowboys getting 2.5 at home against the Bucks. That's just the one I said is an ESPN game. It's on NBC. It's an ESPN game. The next day we'll hear about how the Bucks are in trouble and the Cowboys look great. You know what I mean? And then Cowboys will lose 2 or 3, or maybe they'll win a couple more and we'll still think they're great before they lose a bunch. Either way, Cowboys aren't that good, but they play well enough. They play well enough to beat the Bucks, or at least stay in 2.5 range. Seahawks. Let's go back. Giants, Titans is the game I tried to skip. Titans cover 5.5 at home because it's the Giants, and they're terrible. And then the Seahawks getting 6.5 on Monday night against the Broncos, just because Russell Wilson wants it too much, and they know what he's going to do, sort of. I don't know. Anyway, that's the first one. The first Hescalade get paid pick of the week again was the Eagles. That's our $50 game. First edition of Saturday Night Spread'em this year. Last year we had a winning record. I have to look it up, actually. I can't remember what it was. But we ended up pretty good, all in all. Where were we here? We were up week 16. There we go. All right, here we go. I got week 16 is what I found. So by week 16, we were 116, 103, and 2, and we were up $200. Okay, there we go. We ended the year. All right, we ended the year up $275. So, almost $300 last year on $20 games plus 50s. The Hescalade pick of the week last year was pretty unlucky. So, if that tells you anything, bet on the Lions. Anyway, we'll see you next Saturday when we try this again. Thanks. Good luck.